All right, we are back on White Mountains today. We have special guests Sandy and Sue Ruka. Right?
I got it.
Yes. Good morning to you, ladies. And it's been a
morning.
pleasure meeting you and talking to you off camera while we were getting everything ready for the interview. You guys are associated with the Be Kind Festival. Let's talk about your individual backgrounds first. Where did you guys come from, when, and how did you get involved in this?
Well, we started individual backgrounds. Obviously, we're sisters. Moved up to the Valley in the early 80s with a great interest in the community. Initial idea was, let's hang out, let's ski, let's do this.
We're both nurses.
We're both
Right.
nurses.
Well, I think, and that all ties in as well, I think.
Both nurses, both worked at Memorial Hospital, and then just got involved really getting a sense of this community and getting very interested in the community. And as our careers evolved, obviously now I'm with visiting nurses, Sue at the hospital. How do we mesh your career with that sense of community? So all those things started growing and coming together.
Yeah, I think as you reach out more to, I mean, because looking at the Be Kind Festival, it covers the gamut of activities and wellness and health and coaching and all this stuff. And I think the more lives that you can touch through a festival like that, it draws more of the community together. So I appreciate what you guys have put into it, because I'm sure in looking at it, you have a huge schedule of events. It's not easy to put something like this together, and knock on wood, you guys picked the perfect day for weather. It's going to be perfect.
We have a great event planner, so
Oh,
Mary
wonderful.
Power's done a wonderful
Mary
job working
Powers.
with us.
I love Mary
Yeah,
Powers.
she's great.
She is
She's
wonderful.
Yeah, she's been
I think
working.
one of the things too, when Sandy was talking just from our backgrounds, it's that really looking at health from a really broad perspective, and looking at health isn't just your medical care or your clinical care, or it's just really how you better put balance in your life and how you better manage your life, and kindness fits in so well with that. And that's my role now at the hospital as the Director of Population Health, and I love that. It's a new position, but it really is looking at health from that very broad perspective. What really influences our health? It's not just my once or twice a visit to my provider each year. It is what I do with my daily life and the support I have, and that's where kindness really fits into as a health benefit.
I think an awareness of that actually is growing, and I've looked at health coaches and people that are trying to help people live just a healthier day-to-day life, and really analyzing what's going on, and you don't have to feel that way. You can make changes.
Exactly.
It's such a challenging thing to try to diagnose or with people. So that must be kind of an interesting career,
It is.
nursing in general, trying to get to the root.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And it's, with kindness, and there's a lot of health benefits, whether you witness an act of kindness, whether you actually perform the act of kindness, or whether you are the recipient. There's like physiological health benefits from that, and it's an easy thing to do. We just we want to be able to promote it more, because kindness is healthy.
Well, you guys kind of emanate that, actually. When you walk into the studio, I'm like, these are two very nice ladies. Really good to know. And I was excited to talk to you, and you guys really do bring that right into the studio, so I can't wait to see what you guys have put on the park. Let's talk about some of your partnerships, because I think that has been instrumental in allowing this huge schedule of events. Do you want to tackle that one?
Sure. Our partnerships, again, a lot with Memorial Hospital is part of that health community, so that they are the presenting sponsor of the Be Kind, and we truly appreciate all our sponsorships, but then our connections throughout the community, through the sponsorships for Be Kind, through those partnerships, all the people that have stepped forth, Settlers Green, Outlet Village Plus,
we have a lot.
sponsoring
Hampton.
the drumming circle, the involvement of White Mountain Oil is another big sponsor for us. Looking at lives we may have touched and wondering how those then come back to an event such as this. Setting up a variety of different events going on all day long. The Children's Museum is over there setting up all this fun, amazing stuff that makes you just want to touch things, and like,
Very
they
tactile,
have wings. Why won't I wear my wings? It just looks like so much fun. And then, throughout the day, there's the Kennett High dance team is here. Tin Mountain is coming. The children bringing seedlings. Robert Frost School is bringing balloons. We have, the
Smoothie bike.
smoothie bike, which is Very
smoothie
cool.
bike?
Bike, yes.
Yep.
It's
What is
part
that?
of our Let's Go initiative that we're having through Memorial Hospital, where we're supported by Maine Health now, and it's a whole initiative. But part of the thing is that the kids get on this bike, and which we've
Or
got,
adults.
or adults, and you pedal, and there's a blender attached, and we put some healthy fruit and stuff, and you
Really?
make a smoothie.
Oh,
so
I'm
you're doing
there.
a little
I am
exercise.
so hungry.
So
Now,
have
who
the
gets to drink the
smoothie.
smoothie? The
Well,
bikers?
yeah, the biker. If you pedal, you get to have a little smoothie. We'll
Smoothie,
ask
yep.
for a donation, which will go to
Fantastic,
VNS
yeah.
in full support. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun.
Now, can I back it up just a little bit and talk about what does visiting nurse and home care and hospice do, and how is it separate or connected to Memorial Hospital?
They're separate organizations, even though we have a very strong partnership.
Okay.
But visiting nurse, home care, and hospice, we provide home care to the residents of Carroll County and actually now into Western Maine. We have 3 programs. We have our skilled home care, which provides services to help people recover from accident, illness, surgery, chronic disease management. Our population is largely elderly, but not always. We have our long-term care services program, which actually covers all of Carroll County. And that's aimed at keeping older people in their own homes. So it provides a lot of services like home health aid, homemaker, those things that just help people stay home.
Okay.
And then we have our hospice program, which again is providing support for people at the end of their lives. We provide that in Merriman House as well as at home. It's a great program. It's such a, gotta say, it's such a privilege to be allowed at all these levels to be in somebody's home and providing care for them. It's very special. It's you get to know people in an entirely different way.
And I have to say, I just recently, this is before I knew I was meeting you guys, it was maybe 2 weeks ago, but someone posted a very nice thing about visiting nurses, that it was knowing the stages that someone's going through and this was end of life
Yep,
stages
that
for
was-
this family,
yep.
and to have you guys come in and explain to the people around this person what was going on, and that they felt a lot less fear
Right.
with what was going on, and that was a natural process. And I think when they were relaxed and content,
Right.
that the person had a better experience at end of life.
And some of the things that we're doing in terms of partnerships are really looking at that. One of the other initiatives we're doing, the Let's Go and the healthy habits, but also around end of life planning, and really thinking of it not when you're sick,
Right.
but for us, for you, for me, for all of us to be thinking about what's really important, what's our quality of life, and that's a big thing that visiting nurse, the hospital, several other organizations through a health council are working together, so we can help make people think about what's really important and have those conversations. And so those kind of things to make things more like, if you couldn't speak for yourself,
Right.
would you want music? Would you not want music? Would
Sure.
you want this? Would you want that?
And having an honest
Exactly.
conversation
Right.
about that.
Right.
Now that we've probably piqued some people's interest, how do they get in contact with you? And then we'll go over the schedule of what's going on today.
They can contact us by calling our office, which is, we have an 800 number. It's 800-499-4171, or a local number, 356-7006. They can visit our website, which is www.vnhch.org. That's a mouthful to get out.
Actually, we have it on the screen
You
right
can
now.
Google it. You can Google it. too.
Google it. And we have a Facebook page.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
okay,
you know,
so they can find
any
you.
variety of ways they can contact Memorial Hospital.
Yes.
What we've really worked on is if people call any place, any of the health organizations in the Valley, if I can't help you, I'm going to find out the agency and organization that will. So
Okay.
try to make that kind of that one-stop
Right.
shopping.
Right, and I think that comes from the heart when you guys are really trying to help people. That's what
Yeah.
happens. You end up building those partnerships to
Exactly.
best service those
Yeah,
people that need it.
exactly. Right.
So let's talk about the Be Kind
Yeah,
Festival.
well,
You guys
yeah,
are just
it's fun,
super
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
But the Be Kind Festival, we are mentioning the schedule of events, and you mentioned some of them. Exhibitor tents,
Yep.
the yogi, tai chi,
Yep.
yoga, excuse me, tai chi wellness activities, children's corners, the Lions Club eye scanning. What is
Yes,
that?
I wouldn't want to speak totally to it, but they're providing a free scanning for eye health.
Oh.
Aimed at children, but I believe they'll do adults too. So
Wonderful.
people are encouraged to stop by. I guess it will pick up a variety of different problems with kids' eyes.
Or maybe
early on.
something you need to research just a little bit more.
Exactly, to follow up on.
Huh, okay. And then you also have a kindness wheel going on?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's great.
The kindness wheel is, and then we need to talk about the rally too.
Okay, rally.
The kindness wheel it's almost like a roulette wheel. And
Okay.
on it is, and it was made by the Brett School for us, one of the class at the Brett School, Mr. Arnold's class. It's a wheel, and it has in different slots, random acts of kindness, so people can spin the wheel. We also have raffle items. We have an incredibly generous community. We have well over 100 items to raffle, so
Great.
we're putting raffle items. People can spin the wheel, and either they'll get an act of kindness or a raffle item.
Oh, that's so much fun. Okay.
It will be a lot of
So
fun.
that's going on from 11 a.m. Sort
day.
of festival
All day, yeah.
opens and goes all day, all the way through 7:30. And you also have entertainment. You mentioned the Kennett Dance Group's going to be there. We have also some music. Bennett and Perkins.
Yes,
they're
I was
awesome.
so excited.
This is a folk acoustic duo. Well,
Yeah.
they might be plugged in, I imagine.
Yeah.
But Bennett and Perkins with Taylor Whiteside, who I think is a fiddler.
Yes.
And then also the Wicked Smart Horn Band a little bit later on
That's
in the
right.
evening.
Yep.
So
It's gonna
very
be
cool.
Lots of fun.
Well, ladies, did we get everything that
rally.
you wanted?
The
The rally.
rally,
Sorry,
The
yes.
rally is, we have the kindness rally, which we have a variety of donated items, balloons, flowers. We have the teen clinic coming. They can walk around with their free hug sign. We have all these items that people just come pick up and to give away. So wandering around the village,
great.
we try and go to the elderly housing
Yeah.
and just give away
It's
items.
awesome. We've done,
Yep.
been part of that for several years, and people just love it. And you have tourists and people in the valley, and somebody walks up and gives them a flower and just a random act of kindness. And
Yep.
those, again, back to some of those health benefits. When somebody does something nice like that for you, kind, then
That pay it forward type thing.
exactly,
Exactly,
and just
yeah.
it makes people's day. They're like, wow, that's really nice, and they go away and they feel better, and then you're more
more
likely to
open,
do
yeah.
something for somebody else too.
Wonderful.
So,
Yep.
so
All right,
yeah.
so today,
right.
festival opens at
Yeah.
11 a.m. It's right in Schuyler Park, next door to us here at the TV station. So get on out there. It goes through 7:30, and some music later on as well with the Wicked Smart Horn Band. So ladies, it was definitely a pleasure meeting
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
Hopefully we'll see you over there for some
That's right.
kindness.
Yes,
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
All
Yep.
right, folks, we'll be back. We have Storyland waiting in the wings. We're also going to be doing some more Watch and Win here on White Mountains Television.